Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now, I did miss this week, and I do apologize for that. Things should be balancing out here, hopefully sooner than later. But last week was the Gate of Elidinis, which is the second skilling boss for RS3. There is currently the Shard of Elidinis event going on as well, if you're used to the other types of shards. Such as the gold shard from the golden party hat. The event where you get to go out and do different types of tasks, and if you get enough of those, you are able to unlock the item from it. But this week is mostly about the patch notes for the Gate of Elidinis, and there was some hot fixes that took place. The first up is the fix an issue that caused some players to lose their loot from the Gate of Elidinis when teleporting outside of the boss arena. Fix the crash caused by the memory dowser when used alongside Muspa Familiar. Stop the Dwarven Ram Hammer from functioning within the Gate of Elidinis nodes to avoid unintended interactions. Fixed an issue that allowed the Prism of Salvation to be placed where the barrier would be added to the Gate of Elidinis counter. The Gate of Elidinis was not happy with players utilizing Thurlin's aid to delay its growth. It has realized they can use this time to concentrate, and if not disrupted, will accelerate to its hold on the gate. Fix an issue when the Gate of Elidinis, where the ground attacks in the northern area were not as big as the telegraphic animation suggested. And for Gate of Elidinis, Iron Man players can now collect the Elidinis boss resources from defeating players. Fix an issue with the northern mining nodes in the Gate of Elidinis encounter were not scaling with their XP correctly. Broadcasts for the latent offerings have been moved from World to Friends. Fix an interaction between the challenge gem and the corrupted statue nodes in the Gate of Elidinis encounter. Fix an issue with the memory dowser not depositing memories when set to deposit memories and energy. Ode to the Devourer. Change the destroy message of the Elidian Mysteries books to inform players that they can be reclaimed at a POH bookcase. Fix typers and grammar mistakes in the Ode to the Devourer quest. Change the music tracks played during the Alcarid sections of the quest to more appropriate tracks. General, by popular request, Vengeance no longer wears primal equipment and is back to Marmoros armor with a Fractite sword and shield. Fix unstable Proteans with the global bonfires. Golden Rock summoning can now be obtained when players have the Spirit Weaver relic power active. Change the dialogue type used in the combat used for Memory of Nomad and for 4-3 Siege to overhead text to make the fights more accessible for mobile players. Readjusted the marketplace UI section in the lobby to make the Ceremonian robes offer more consistent with the others. Fix a crash which occurred when the player loaded BOB preset into their inventory. Fix an issue where Bill's skin was showing through his model during idle and certain animations. Elidinis in Profundus will now correctly show you to enchant the Crystal Teleport Seed if you speak to her between Plague's End and the Light Within. Fix the prefix message for the Friends, Clan, and Guest Clan chat messages. Players can use the /, /, and // respectively to type messages into these chats. Players can now reclaim one extra Wicked Hood when one is stored as a keepsake. Fix an issue that changed the Imperial Mage Act into a Imperial Guard Act when capturing a soul with the Ashopti. Players can now capture the Imperial Mage Act and store their soul within the Sunken Pyramid. Fix an issue that caused Uncharted Isles to look blurred due to the fog effect with the default skyboxes. Sir Murgle now uses his correct name in the dialogue box within the Prison of the Battle of 4 and 3 quest. Fix an issue where changing skin color using the Makeover Mage changes the character's hairstyle. Players can no longer obtain the statuette during the Golem quest while their inventory is full. Fix an issue where the unavailable pets still had yellow buy/call button visible. This has now been fixed and the button will only be visible once the pet becomes available. Fix an issue where clearing the chat for the nearby players when sending empty messages. Fix an interface option that opened during combat. The primal pickaxe red override is now correctly highlighted in the wardrobe when active. And then we go into the chat log. So up first we have October 2nd, JMod Rune Skill and Chill live stream. Treasure Hunter calendar starting the 3rd and ending the 7th of October is Gemfall. And yes, we are in October already. Then we go to the community showcase. Up first we have Casillo, who has the illustrations of the goddess of the moon. Pretty awesome looking. And then Bucket Cultist has a few different ideas here for some perhaps new god swords that are looking pretty awesome. And another stunning piece by Tapping Spy, which is the Gate of Elidinis. Pretty awesome artwork there. RuneTube, there's some huge revelations after 20 years of questions. RuneScape's oldest question. This is by Pride Slayer 77, which is the recent ode of the Devour quest. Dive in to hear more about the lore. And as you can see, people's favorite there, Zerus, is actually making an appearance with this. And Elidinis holds this artifact, and this is by Let's Discuss RS. It's the Arachnius Veil Untold Lore, RS3 number 3, so do check that out as well. Then we have some screenshots. Up first is Kleptomama getting some ominous sights into the horizon there from the wilderness. And War's Retreat takes on a more chill appearance in the moonlight evening photo by Icelandic. That actually looks really awesome. Amelia Wings bringing the skybox from the gate to check out Croasis, which that looks pretty amazing too, actually. And then Pink Skirt player events, of course. We have up first Town Square Q&A hosted by Princess Ray, Saturday, October 5th at 2300 game time. Location is Rock West Bank World 3. Then we have next hosted by Spotly Wolf and Nexiodamus. Sunday, October 6th at 1900 game time. God Wars Dungeon Agent Prison. World 92 FC's Nexiodamus. Then we have Hellweir, which is going to be Mercy and Helpscape, which is tomorrow, Tuesday, October 1st at 1700 game time. The location is the Heart of Gillinor, Saren Lobby, World 35. FC is Helpscape. And of course, there is so much more going on with the Pink Skirt player events, so do check them out. The Community Spotlights is the PV platform. So there's a group focus on safe PvP activities and mini games. If that's something that you're interested in, you can check out their official Discord. But they also do have an FC, which is the PV platform to stay up to date. So up first, there's the Castle Wars Deathmatch, Castle Wars Lobby, World 25, Thursday, October 3rd at 2000. Info is no familiars, best 2 out of 3 games per most team kills. Stealing Creation with Fast SC, and that is the Gamers Grotto World 62, Sunday, October 6th at 2000 game time. These will be combat games, best 2 out of 3. So that's actually it for this week, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later, guys.